Hello and welcome to my Rubik's Cube tutorial. This would be part 1 and this will be on how to solve the cross. As you can see, I have black pieces here. Now these pieces you'll see throughout my tutorial, these pieces are the ones that will simulate pieces which you're not supposed to worry about. So the black pieces are pieces which you ignore, basically, during certain steps. So I'm going to get started and show you move notations of the cube. Move notations are pretty easy. All you have to remember is that the top face is represented by a letter U, which is capital. Right side is R, front side is F, left side is L, down side is D, and we won't be using this in this tutorial, but the back side is B. Now, to move the right side clockwise, so say I wanted to do this, that would just be R, because this is the right side and that is unit for it, so it is R. What if I wanted to move it counterclockwise? I'd use R prime. R prime is indicated with a little hyphen. So it's pretty basic. So U prime. L prime, because I moved it L, move it clockwise, and then if I want to move it counterclockwise, L prime. So that's pretty basic. I'm going to move on to show you the cross. As you can see, I put a lot more black pieces in because all the black pieces represent pieces on your cube which you're not going to care about. So you can move these pieces any way you want. The pieces that you are going to care about are the ones that are in, which there's only 4 pieces that are in. These are the white edge pieces. I have this solved right now. This is what you want, this white cross, but with the red white edge piece lining up with the red white center, and the same for every single one. And you're ignoring all the other pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and scramble this and show you how to get this. And I'm going to show you 2 ways to get this. Alright. First, you're going to look at the 4 edge pieces that you have. So I can obviously see mine very easily. I don't expect you to have a bunch of black pieces lying around from an old cube to show you, but all the other pieces you simply ignore. So what I do is I find a piece like this white orange. I'm going to move it so it lines up, the white lines up with this yellow top face. Like this. And I want to do that with every single piece. So this blue here, I want to move that up here. And this green here, I'm just going to kind of move it to the side, like this, turn it, and move this up. Now as you can see, I have a kind of a checkerboard pattern with a cross at the very top layer, which is yellow. I forgot to mention earlier in the tutorial, the center cap is the side that it will be finished. So this side will be orange when the cube is finished, and this side will be red. On to the next step. Now the next step is to simply align the white edge piece to its center. So for instance, this white and blue piece, I'm going to move over to the blue center, so it makes this little line. And then after you line one of them, you don't care about the others, you're going to twist that side twice. As you see, it makes it lined up. You're going to proceed to do that with the others. So this orange piece, I'm going to align it with the orange center, move it twice, get it down. It's red, and finally green. And that's one way of doing the white cross. The next way to do it, the cross, is to simply, instead of putting each piece in the top layer separately and then aligning them and putting them into the bottom layer separately, you do it just in one step. And this way is faster but a little more complicated. So for instance, white is on top now, and I find this blue-white piece, so I'm going to move it into the bottom layer. And I'm going to align this blue with the blue center and move it 2 times up. And you're going to do that to every single one. But you'll notice pieces like this will get stuck in between here. So what you want to do is move it down, move the bottom layer, the piece out of the way, and then you're able to move it back and the piece will be out. Then you're able to bring it over to its center, move it up. Now there is a situation where once you bring it down into the bottom layer, align it with its center, bring it up, you'll see that this orange and white is swapped. So what you need to do is this 4-move algorithm. So it's FI, U, LI, UI. Now, or not UI, sorry, U. Now you realize that I say I and prime are the same thing. So that little hyphen basically means inverted or counterclockwise. And now for this green and white piece, move it up to the center. And that's the first step of solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. The next step of my video will be to get the whole first layer done. So you have everything aligned properly. This will be shown in part 2. So subscribe to my video, comment, rate it 5 stars. Thanks for watching.